Hey guys, welcome to Hurting Little Cows to the Glory of God. I am laying down in bed because I'm 38 weeks plus
33.
38 weeks,
4
4 days
38.
pregnant. And it's 9:15 at night, so I'm tired. But I've had a video in mind for about a week now that if I don't make it, it's not going to make sense to make it after I have the baby. So we're going to do it tonight. So hopefully you don't have too much looking up my nose or too much double chin down here. But I've actually lost weight this pregnancy and I don't have much of a double chin there. But anyway, the video that I've been thinking about making is just thinking about the season of life that you're currently in. And it can be very easy to want to push forward to whatever the next season is. Maybe it's for us, we could have a baby tomorrow. By now I've had multiples of my babies, so I know that it's very real that it could happen. For us, having we have a new driver in the house, so maybe it's waiting for the child to get old enough to get the driver's license. Maybe it's to have a potty trained child. Whatever that next season is for you, it can be very easy to want to push forward to that next season and be there when God has you in this season for a reason. And so for right now, God has us in a time of waiting for baby Elisha, which is fine. I like laying here and feeling him move, which he's doing right now, which is just an amazing feeling. I was talking to my daughter tonight who's pregnant, and we were saying how it's kind of sad that our husbands can't feel baby moving in the same way that we can. But it's how God planned it, so it's okay. But just the season that you're in and counting the blessings of what you get to be doing in this season while you're not in that next season. So I know that I'm very, very excited for baby to come, and there's so many reasons that I'm excited for baby to come, because once I go into labor, I can put all the plans in place of who's going to be watching the kids and get that all set up. But for right now, it's just in limbo. There's going to be time that we get to spend as a family at the hospital meeting the new baby. There's going to be time here where I get to sit and enjoy the new baby in a different way than I get to enjoy him on the inside. But there's also things that I'm going to miss in that next season. So this past week, we've been sick with a cold. It hasn't been something that's been terrible, just kind of an annoying cold. For most of the kids, we've had to be chasing them around with tissues because it doesn't even make them tired. They're just running around with snot dripping out of their face. And during that time, a few of the kids would have a couple hours of feeling sick. And because I didn't have a new baby in arms yet, I was able to sit and snuggle with those ones who needed the extra attention. Josiah has had a lot of really good days with no seizures, but he's had a couple hard days. We actually had a seizure a little bit earlier this evening, and I'm not going to be as available to jump up and take care of him when new baby comes. So just the fact that God made it that tonight I was able to sit by his bedside for a little bit while he recovered from the seizure until he was ready for me to go back to my room. But I know that, next week, 2 weeks, whatever, when God brings this baby, that's going to be someone else's job. And while I don't need to be the one doing that, I know that other people in the house can take care of him. There's a special thing of being able to take care of your kids when they're sick. Just being able to be out enjoying the weather, walking around right now, where once baby comes, I'm going to be taking more time to rest and sit. And I'm going to go outside, but it's going to look different than what we're doing right now. Malachi has braces coming this week, and for his legs. we realized we're probably the only family that when someone says braces, we immediately think braces on feet, not braces on teeth, because multiples of us have braces on our feet. But Malachi is very excited to get these braces tomorrow, and if baby Elisha decides to stay in for another 16 hours, then we'll go get his braces that have been made, that are sitting at the place for us. So just that idea, wow, I moved the camera funny. Just that idea that we can be looking at what God's given us right now and looking at the blessings, even if we're very excited about that next season that he has for us. Just what does he have us doing now? What does he have us focusing on? It's very easy to think of all the things with baby clothes and baby diapers. We were blessed with a baby shower the other day. We got a ton of stuff. But also there's time right now for me to be pouring into the kids still Bible things. And Mark, he's here. He doesn't want to be on camera.
I don't want to be on camera.
But pouring into the kids biblical truths and teaching them, training them. Right now we're working in our house on just thinking about what we say before we say it. That can be a very hard thing sometimes.
Especially for me.
But it's been something that I've been able to focus on because I'm not away at the hospital right now, and I'm not busy with the needs of a newborn right now. And it's something that God would have us address in our house right now. We've had time to sit as a family every morning and do Bible, which has been really good. We're about to finish a study in Philippians. If baby waits to make his appearance until sometime Wednesday afternoon or later, we'll get to go to our last Bible study at church. And that's been a really good study. So I think we can get too caught up in looking to the future instead of what does God have for me today. So that was the video I wanted to make. I just wanted to encourage people that God has a plan for you right now. And whatever the thing is you're looking forward to isn't going to make everything better. We're talking in Philippians about like contentment and
joy.
And joy.
And gratitude.
But if you're going to be, if you sit around thinking things would be better if I had the bigger house, or if I had the newer car, or any of those, you're not spending time thinking of the things God has given you right now. I'm not saying you can't think of the future, because we're supposed to like leave an inheritance for our children, and we're supposed to be doing the things that God has us to do. And so maybe God has you moving to a new job or waiting for that new baby or whatever it is. But if we feel like we can't be joyful and content in the place where God has us right now, because God knows exactly when this baby's going to come. God knows exactly when that new job's going to come. God knows exactly when that thing that you think is a need is going to show up, because God's going to provide your needs day to day. And if you look around, you'll see what he's providing. So I hope that was an encouragement to you. We will see you guys next time. Herding little cows to the glory of God.